Matthew 16:24-28. So I actually generated a song with this that if whoever wants to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for Jesus' sake will find it. And I think I'm gonna generate a song for the verse 26. For what good would do a person if he gains the whole world but forfeits his soul? And what will a person give in exchange for his soul? I think those are very meaningful verses. And so those are meaningful and kind of explanatory, but it's hard to internalize it when you are so caught up in the rat race. You forget that the eternal perspective of life is what you need, and that you shouldn't be chasing after money or fame or any of these temporary things, but the meaning of life is like to how to live to glorify God. And I think that that view is supported by the near-death experience like phenomenon, and I think the Bible speaks about it a lot. And then when near-death experiences are more well documented, it supports that claim of the Bible. And that is one aspect where my faith was strengthened through scientific studies. Another part of this, though, is hard to understand, where Jesus said, truly, there are some of those who are standing here who will not taste death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. And since this has been thousands, like 2,000 years at least, and so it's hard to understand Jesus saying that. And for me, when Jesus says something like that, it is true. And so I'm thinking of Enoch, where Enoch's case is one recorded case where a person does not taste death and was just caught up and just taken by God. And so I think if there is one recorded case, there are more cases that might not have been recorded in the Bible for us. And so I think there are people who was listening to Jesus speaking at that time that for sure that maybe got caught up in some way, where they literally, like Jesus said, they do not taste death until the Son of Man come. And so I think that is the most easy to understand take on what Jesus said here. And we don't have to complicate that, because whatever Jesus said, he will do. And so I think there are people like that. So it's interesting and inspiring to know that there are individuals like that God has reserved that privilege for.